Tactic test incoming. Hello everyone, today's tactic test is one of those popular Strikerless tactics posted on FM base by a user called Can't Do Tactics, though this test will suggest otherwise, although the Steam name is TACO11, so make of that what you will. We've won multiple trophies within our test teams, so yeah, let's get on with it and bring on the wall. As per usual, I'll be showing you the tactic with a team not using within the testing because I've already ran the test and got the positive results, and I don't want all you beady-eyed people to get a sneak preview of what has happened. But there we go. Right, so we've got kind of like a 4-1-3-2. It is Strikerless. They're quite popular on this year. I'm sure everyone knows how popular and how successful these have been. The most popular or the most successful tactics seem to be the Strikerless ones, or at least on FM Arena at least. The tactics are available, of course. So let's have a look at it. It is a positive mentality tactic and fairly wide. Playing out of the defence, standard directness, extremely high tempo. We're low crossing it, working the ball into the box, playing for set pieces, which is a bit unusual considering it's a positive tactic, and but there we go. Obviously the set pieces must be doing their jobs in this tactic. In transition, the goalkeeper will be rolling it out to nobody, but they'll be rolling it out either way, and we'll be counter pressing and countering. Out of possession, the players are being asked to use the offside trap with much higher line of engagement, standard defensive line, forcing the opposition out wide and using extremely urgent pressing intensity with preventing the short goalkeeper distribution. Fair enough. So we've got sweeper keeper on defend with no added instructions. Inverted wing back right with dribble more, shoot less often and tackle harder. The same applies to the inverted wing back on the left. Ball playing defender on the left with dribble more and tackle harder. Ball playing defender on the right with the same instructions. Deep line playmaker on support with added instructions of dribble more, tackle harder, mark tighter. Centre mid attacking, taking more risks, dribbling more, shoot less often, moving into the channels, tackle harder, mark tighter. The winger on the right will be asked to cross from the byline, shoot less often, get further forward, tackle harder and mark tighter. The same applies for the winger on the left. Striker on the left, or shadow striker on the left, shooting less often, tackle harder, mark tighter. The shadow striker on the right has the exact same instructions. Okay, so that's those corners. Defending right, defending left, attacking left, attacking right. Free kicks defending right, defending left, attacking right. Small chance of shot, attacking right, attacking left. Indirect wide, left and right. Indirect deep, right and left. Throw-ins defending right, defending left, attacking right. Okay, so those are the instructions for the tactic. Let's have a look how we got on with our 6 testing teams as usual. FC Bayern Munich, well, we've got a league win, absolutely fantastic. We do hope that with pretty much every test, but they have duly obliged with a big old 17-point gap to Dortmund, which is peculiar considering they have Haaland and he's the top scorer along with Lewandowski. But there we go, Dortmund seem to throw themselves into trouble by drawing a lot of games. They do that in real life as well, really. I mean, they've had a few times to try and win the Bundesliga over the last couple of years, but they always seem to blow it in the end. So yeah, Lewandowski, 27 goals we can see in the top threes. He's also got one of the highest average ratings. Assists, Kimmich, a bit unusual, perhaps he's the deep line playmaker. Player of the match is Lewandowski. Good news. Okay, so let's see, how did we do in the 6 competitions? And we can see, we've done well, not a full house, but we have won 5 out of 6, winning the German Super Cup, the European Super Cup, the Club World Championship, as well as retaining the Champions League, as obviously Bayern Munich were the original retaining champions. Unfortunately not completing the set by going out in the semi-finals to Eintracht Frankfurt. That's fair enough. So how did we do stats wise? We'll have a look. 160 goals scored in all competitions with only 33 conceded. That is a massive 127 plus goal difference. And we'll have a look now at this Augsburg game for 6 of those goals. Hernandez at the back. Okay, so we're playing at the back. Lewandowski to Muller. To Gnabry. Could have been closed down, doesn't matter. Goretzka scores. And that's 1-0 up in the 7th minute. Davies on the opposite flank, probably because of the inverted wing-back option there. Back to Kimmich. Kimmich, goes himself. Lovely goal. That's 2-0 up in 8 minutes. Nianzou to Davies. Davies takes it himself. And he dinks it through to Sieb. I think he's one of the youngsters actually. Sieb, what a goal. Lovely goal. Lovely move. Davies. He's getting involved with all of these, isn't he? Sane over the top. Lewandowski. And dinks it through the keeper. The keeper possibly could have done better there. Sane, free kick to Davies. Back to Sane. Takes it up. And he is going to pull back, I'm sure. Yes, to Tolisso. Good goal. And Hernandez over the top to Sieb. He's going to finish himself. Dink over there. That's cheeky. That's just a few chips. That's cheeky. It's cheeky, that is. And there we go. So a very strong performance from Bayern there. 5 trophies. What a start. We'll carry on then to Arsenal. Second place in the Premiership. That's 17 points themselves behind Manchester City. Not quite the other way round, but it's still a strong performance from Arsenal. And sometimes you can't do too much when the AI gives Manchester City that kind of run overall. But it's still a strong position. You know, it's 3 places above where they're predicted, and there's a little bit of a gap between Liverpool. So it's strong stuff. Certainly something to build upon. Aubameyang, 16 goals, second top scorer. Odegaard in the top ratings there, and 17 assists. So probably, I'm not sure where he's going to be playing. He's probably not the deep line playmaker, but he's going to be centre mid, I would have thought. So he's getting involved. Player of the matches, he's second. Bernd Leno, incredibly there with the clean sheets, 18. Top stuff indeed. So, second in the league. What else have they done? And there's a treble. That's a treble, folks. That's a Community Shield win. Alright, I know some people don't necessarily consider that much of a trophy, but let's face it, they all count. So that's a win there. Carabao Cup, League Cup, that's another trophy in the cabinet. 5th round by Chelsea, it happens. That's a fair enough opponent to be losing to, I would say. But claiming the Europa Cup as well, winning that's a treble. That is glorious. And if you're an Arsenal fan right now, you'd be crying out for some of that, wouldn't you? So let's have a look at the team report then. 146 goals in all competitions, 40 goals conceded, so 106 positive goal difference. That's a heck of a good goal return there as well. Glorious stuff for the Arsenal. We'll have a look then, instead of the 1-0 there, as a penalty as well. So we'll have a look at the Sheffield United game for some of the goals. Throw in, Bayern with a long throw. See, not many tactics actually of having those again, but that's a long throw to Aubameyang and a goal. Tierney on the left hand side, taking it. He's a good dribbler. And through to Nelson, who heads it home at the far post. Xhaka, El Neni. Smith Rowe Lovely take, 10 through. He's going to go all the way, isn't he? There we go. Through, slots it home past Ramsdale. Bayern to Nelson. There's another attack on the right hand side to Bayern, who takes it past Stevens and dinks it back. Smith Rowe. El Neni finishes that off. It's unusual. And Saka with the corner. All the way to Mari, and that's 5. And presumably now there's going to be the consolation goal. Berge slipping it through to Mousse. Shrugs off the defence. Dinks it through. A little bit gutted to concede that, I think. But there we are. That's 5-1 to the Arsenal on their way to second place in the league. We'll crack on now to Valencia, who have won La Liga. Well. Another league win. Second team to win a league in the testing, and that's up 7 places from their predictions. They're predicted 8th. They don't have European competition. However, winning the league still is an incredible feat, beating several of the top teams. Barcelona, they've had a mare, haven't they? Look at that, 8th place. What on earth? But there we go. That's another story right there. That is. Nobody in the top scorers, though we have got Gaia in the top average ratings, 16 assists. Last test he actually got a lot of assists, so obviously a key strength to Valencia is the guy. He's probably taking the set pieces, which helps. And Dominic with clean sheets, 21. So I'd say that's 3 times now we've had some really good results with the conceding. So we'll have a look then. What else happened? No, just the league. Although just the league. The La Liga is obviously a glorious win for Valencia. It's the start of a strong save if this is something you'd like to consider. And third round by Ibar, but then that's possibly rotation. Although Maxi Gomez must have played in some of the games, but it happens. But you take the league all day long. Strong start. We'll check the stats all together. 80 goals scored, only 24 conceded. That's less. That's nearly half the games. That's phenomenal. 80 goals. That's a strong amount scored in the Spanish league. You don't see a massive return unless you're Real Madrid, Barcelona, sometimes Atletico. So that's a strong performance there from them. And 3-0 win against Barcelona. So we'll have a look at that one. Gaia, this is probably one of the... There we go, look at that, and that's why he's got so many assists. Set pieces like that, you can't not be having him. Pacini over the top to Maxi Gomez. Crosses it to Gaia, who chips in with a goal as well. Over to Vallejo. Dinks it to Wath. And is he going to finish it off himself? He does, yep, glorious goal. That's a 3-0 win over Barcelona. Put them into 8th place. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, so from Valencia we go to Italy now. Verona, 3rd place. Predicted 16th, everyone. That is plus 13 places. Barely 3 points behind 2nd place. That is Champions League qualification for a team expected to be fighting relegation. You cannot argue with that at all. We've got Lasagna there with the top goals, equal with Caputo Sassuolo. That's peculiar, but there we go. Nobody in the highest average ratings, but we've got Ferroni there with the assists. Not another clean sheet with the keeper, but we've done well, haven't we? We've come in 3rd, and we're meant to be fighting bravely against relegation. So a little bit of luck, and that really could have been a little bit better, isn't it? But that's one of those things. Okay, and another trophy, Italian Cup. Can you argue with that? Extra time, who cares? It's a trophy for Hellas Verona. That's phenomenal. Nobody can be upset with that. 3rd place in the league, a trophy in the bank. You're getting A+ on the board, no doubt. So we'll have a look at the stats. 100 goals scored in total by Hellas Verona. 42 conceded. That's less than a goal a game. That's a massive positive there. Plus 58. That's insane for a team that's expected to be fighting down near the bottom. And you'll be absolutely loving that start to the save. You have work to do. You've got quite a few loans in the squad, being a smaller team, but that's fantastic. You cannot be arguing with that one. The only thing is, can you keep some of these loan players and maintain the momentum that you've built? So we'll take a look at one of the games, the 4-0 win against Benevento. Storaro over the top. This is where the long throw hasn't quite worked, but it's come back to him. He's dinked it through Lazovic, and in the bottom corner, that's a beautifully worked goal. Barak back, Veloso, Ferroni through to Sakagni. What a lovely little run that is, and a smash in the far corner. Mertzetin, Ferroni again, who dinks it back through to Sakagni. Is he going to score himself or pull it back? He's going to score himself. That's a lovely worked goal as well. Ferroni, that's 2 assists for him in this game. Magrani, Zakagni, is this the hat-trick? The hat-trick, it must be, it is! Zakagni hat-trick. That's a beautiful goal there, which held Hellas Verona to 3rd place and the Italian Cup. Strong season, no doubt. We'll now go to the French League, see how far we can get to PSG with Angers. 3rd place, okay, so we have had better results with testing, where Angers have come 2nd, they've come closer than that, but let's face it, we do know that PSG are very powered, highly powered in this game, and coming close to them is rare, to be honest. It's a little bit of a shame that we haven't done a tad better and come 2nd, but at the same time, we're predicted 14th with Angers, so that's plus 11 places. That's up to the Champions League, similar to Hellas Verona, and you cannot be upset with that really. Nothing really in the offensive wise stats, but we have got Bernardoni with the clean sheet, so that's again another keeper in the clean sheet. This tactic is at least strong defensively as it is offensively, we're seeing, and you cannot be unhappy with that. Competitions, 10th round by Lyon. Lyon are one of the top teams in France, we know that, so getting to the 10th round, it's one of those things. It's a cup. Maybe we'd have hoped that something would have gone with our way with that one, but 3rd place in the league is a strong finish. We cannot be unhappy really. So we'll have a look. 65 goals, 40, so it's on the lower side compared to the previous teams, but still it's a positive goal difference. A decent amount scored when you're thinking that you're predicted 14, so it's only barely above fighting relegation. You know, even then you could be considered potentially in the mix. But it's plus, and there's room to work with in Champions League, so a bit of money will be coming in, build the squad up a bit, and we can see what happens in the following seasons, can't we? So that's them. We'll have to take a look then, have a look at the RC Lens game, shall we? So that's 4-1. That's actually a close game really, looking at the chances wise, but it's a win, so obviously the defence has done enough to keep RC Lens down just to the 1. Bahoken there clearing it even. It's not cleaning it. He might be cleaning it. Capel, oh what a goal that is. Oh look at that on the underside of the bar. Amadou, tackle. Capel, keeps it in. Slowly brings it around. Cross, oh to the far post, that's it. Bobichon with a goal. Beautiful. And presumably their goal to Corey out to the wide. See, that's the only thing with the inverted wing backs. He was a little bit more in centre, gave them the room. Kakuta with the reply. Amadou to Bobichon. Dinks it over. There's a good amount of space there. There you go. Pierre Lager with a goal. Good goal. That was a good goal. Through the keeper. Dumbia. Doumbia still back inside to Lager. Through to Amadou. Good run, good finish. God, these are some good goals. Some good goals. Shadow strikers are a bit nuts on this game as well. And finally, we'll look at the lower league team with Blackpool, and that's another league win. Crikey, that's also a very big gap down to second. 25 points. They've won the league at a canter and back up to the championship. You love to see it. We've got some few players, and we've got another keeper in the clean sheets. I mean, that's caught my eye very quickly. Sorry, for those who like the offensive stats, but another top performance with the clean sheets. But we've got Gary Medine with the goals, top of the league, top scorer. Luke Garber with assists and average rating, so he's obviously taking some of the set pieces as well. Could have been those long throws, could be taking the corners. I'm not sure. He is adept at doing that kind of thing. And have we done anything else? No. Second round in the Carabao Cup with Newcastle, that's fair enough. They're in the Premiership, we're in League 1. Third round in the FA Cup by Lincoln City, same division, so that's a little disappointing, but at the same time, how far would we really have gone? Would have just been nice for the extra money really, but winning the league at a canter, happy days. Second round by Fleetwood, also not great in that cup, but it happens, and I'm pretty sure if you're managing it yourself, do the right training, do the right talks, you're probably going to keep the players happier, and you can get that. You could easily win that. It's just one of those things. It's a test. Leaving it to the AI, it happens. And we'll take a look at the overall stats then. 117 goals, 44 conceded. There's only one team actually who haven't conceded less than one a game, and they only conceded one per game, and that was Angers. So this is astoundingly good at the back as well as it is offensively. Strong tactics, strong Strikerless, we know that, and this tactic clearly is working. I mean, look at those greens, you've got a lot of goals there, haven't you? So you'd be enjoying this tactic. If you work with it enough, I'm sure that you can maintain this in the championship. You'd be staying up, threatening for promotion if you have the right recruitment. I mean, it's strong, it's decent. I know not everyone's not a fan of the Strikerless though. I mean, I must admit I do like a nice striker tactic, but at the same time, if something works, then we're going to use it, aren't we? We're going to use it. It's one of those things. It's the same as when long throws were the rage. Everyone used them. They're not quite as powerful now, but there we go. Kakai. He's taking it through to Anderson. That's a nice ball through, isn't it? See, that's the thing. The only thing with the Strikerless with these, you do see some nice through balls, nice runs, and you do see these kind of things in the Premiership. You like to see him. Kakai, Virtue, that's a lovely goal. Placed it in the far right. Yates over the top. And there you go, there's just the movement, the intelligent movement. Ward finishing it off nicely. That's the way to do it. So we have won a total of 11 trophies over the 6 teams. That's one of the top performing tactics with regards to trophies in the Encyclopedia. I'll leave the link for that one in the description as well. I will leave the link to the Discord and to the FM base where the tactic was posted originally. It's a strong one. We've brought the wall. It's strong defensively. It's strong offensively. It is a solid bit of tactic. There we go. Okay, let me know how you get on. Let me know if you're a fan of the Strikerless. If you're not, what are you using? What are you doing with your saves? Let me know. But that's the wall. I've been Kippa9. Thank you very, very much.